Alrighty, so I got a bunch of trees over there, which you can probably already see. A bunch of those need to be cleaned up and moved. And then over here, I should wear my boots. Ugh, it's in my shoes. Oh well, it's too late now. Socks are wet. Then I got some of this that I want to chop up, like that end off there. I can go. And a lot of this can just get thrown right on the trailer when I take it over to the guy that wants it. And then this I'm going to split in two so I can move it, roll it. Root ball needs to go. And then over here, that's just going to get cut so I can roll it. And I got more stuff on that end that needs to be done. So you'll see this soon when it's cut up and being loaded. Alrighty, I cut up logs and I set it all up to start loading, and come to start this and it's just dead. Which doesn't surprise me that it's got a battery draw. I'm gonna try and jump it. Never works, but I don't have a jump pack that's big enough to fire that thing. But if you come back here at least, I started painting, but there it is done. And I kind of just started painting whatever kind of, this can isn't very good, so I'm just going to use it up on this trailer. Just use it up, and it can be done, and I can get rid of it, because yeah, it kind of sucks flipping you guys all over the place here. Can I make this better? Kinda. I don't know if it's bird crap or something else. Probably bird crap. This trailer was backed in that building, hooked up to this truck for a few days. I'm sorry, I'm not recording you. I'm not recording very well. I don't usually hold my phone sideways for this stuff. I'll get better with time. Eventually I'll get an actual camera. If the content I make says, hey, you're getting enough views to maybe get a camera and actually make some decent stuff. Pull a crazy kid moment and have about 400 subscribers and no one watches his crap unless it's he live streams all the time. He's probably gonna watch this. Hi, crazy kid. But he does the same shit. It doesn't change anything. Oh well. Just paint it all up. I do plan on painting this whole thing. There's quite a bit of rust on it. All the way up to the front there. But that's for another time. I got a lot of projects to do beforehand. Now I do want to admit I am heavily influenced by people like Diesel Creek and Andrew Camarada and all those guys. I mean, you can't say you can't be. Some of theirs, actually 90% of their stuff is great. I find myself watching their stuff a lot more. So obviously, give them the credit that's due. But I never thought I'd record anything. Really, I play games on my old channel. If you come over from that channel, you'll know I played some video games and stuff. But you know, I'm kind of getting out of that. I do like it once in a while, but not like I used to. I used to do nothing but video games all day, every day. Back in school. Yeah, it was fun back then because games were worth a damn, but now it's all the same microtransactions and stuff. But anyway, I'm hoping that skid steer starts because I want to move a load of wood today so I can clean up more, throw some more stuff, and maybe in a couple days here you'll see another video of some burning because we haven't had much wind. And it'd be a good time to burn. Really let it burn. This nozzle's all plugged up a little bit. Just trying to use it up so it's done. Oh, now she doesn't want to do nothing. Switching hands. Might have to get a tripod for my phone. Yep, it's done. I'm not getting nothing. Yep. This feels like there's a little bit of paint in there, but I'm not too worried about it. I want to gravel from here back to that deal there, because you rut that up every time you come through here. Well, we'll see if this thing starts. I doubt it, because this thing takes a lot of power to start apparently. Here it goes. Oh, it actually started. That shocks me. That really does shock me. It really does. Alrighty, let's get going. Alrighty, update. Got that running, saw that previously. This is what I'm taking. I got one more, but it's too long for this trailer. It'd be from the back of that toolbox and be like 6 feet off the back of this thing, and we have to unload this by hand and we're just rolling them off, so they got to be somewhat manageable, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna throw some chains over this, and then I'm gonna do some grading because this is all jacked up now, but I can't grade this. But I'm gonna scrape that down right where my truck is, because that's just muck. And I know why. It's always mucky there this time of year, but it's especially bad this year because I used it was so icy in here during when it warmed up and all the packed ice froze. It was so slick. 4-wheel drive, that truck sat in place and just all 4 tires spun. Or how they would normally if it was actual 4-wheel drive. And so I grabbed some of the like crushed up fine rock that builds up in there, just scraped it down and just sprinkled it along a bunch of the driveway, and then I grabbed some of my rock pile and sprinkled that on there, and then it was good again. But yeah, well, that's all done. Got that scraped back good. Nothing else is decent, but and there's still a little bit of slop, but it's better than what it was. It's not complete slop. And then I add a little bit of rock here because it was just water. Didn't do a very good job, it looks like. Well, the rock's wet too. Doesn't matter either way, I guess. But I've noticed this is a lot more narrow than it used to be. It used to come out to here, but I see that the edge of the grass is actually right about there, right where my footprint is. So This isn't going to be the shop much longer, so I'm debating if I should even fuck with it. Excuse my language. If I should even bother with it much more, because that building is being worked on getting the new shop right now. We'll see. Haven't decided yet. I would want this gone. This is muddy as hell. That's chained down. I'm not going far with it, so it doesn't matter too much. And then this truck over here, let's wander over. One jug on the ground for some reason. So there's a valve in here, right back here, about here. I lifted up, but this valve right here, it's the tractor trailer protection valve. And all the O-rings inside it were messed up, so it was just shooting air out of the exhaust, for those of you who know how air systems work. And then here it doesn't work on it. I'm pretty sure there's an issue going on right here, because this doesn't open. Oh, it's moving today. But it doesn't move very far either way. Barely a full turn. It's got that issue, and then I think it's this side or the other side that needs the brake chamber replaced. And then this box needs a way to be fastened down. And then this fuel return line needs to be redone because it leaks out of that fuel return line. And I just have my makeshift wiring going on for this thing. And this trailer is actually froze up right now, but with this nice weather we're getting, I might be able to free it up. We'll see. I'd like to finish using it, but now it's so wet up there, I don't even want to take my pickup out there. Gotta get the strobes working and stuff. This thing runs. That's not where I am. That's not me. That's who owned it. Guy I got it from bought it from auction, and then supposedly that company had it. It's not me, and it wasn't the last guy that had it. This, I forgot what this is called. It's something fuel related though. I can't think of the name. That leaks fuel. You can probably see it down there. It's wet. Right there, right there. It's a little wet up on top here. It needs some attention. And then one of these clamps up here, I think it's this one, is loose. So every time I start it just pumps exhaust straight out of it. And then it's got a coolant leak somewhere. It's not going into the engine. But judging by how much crap is on the ground, it's pretty obvious somewhere. There's a lot of hydraulic oil back here. That whole tank has to be dumped. This is the hydraulic tank. It has to be dumped and refilled with fresh stuff because water got in here and it's all milky. It's not too milky, but it's enough where I'm going to change it. That is supposed to be on top of that. I started it, forgot to put it up there again. This is the air dryer that needs to be checked. Probably replaced outright. And then there's something else. There's more. Yeah, there's more to it. Oh, this tire there's a hole in it somewhere. Needs to be fixed. I did the wiring. I got the rear lights working again. This trailer's got to go back to its owner eventually, but he doesn't need it. And I was going to bring it back to him there before winter hit, but that didn't work out too well. I parked it here because we were going to get our first big snow. And then that happened, and then it got cold. Came out here to either finish moving dirt or take it back, and it wouldn't move. No, it was actually battery issue. he didn't want to start. There's 3,000 cold cranking amp batteries in here, and 2 of them went bad. And they were brand new, so they were under warranty. Took them in. They replaced them. Even the guy there was like, I've never had 2 go out at the same time. Oh yeah, it needs a wheel stub right there. I should do that next. Or eventually, one of the 2. So I put 2 new batteries in there and this thing woke right up. Good old Max. There's a lot of problems with them when they don't get used for how many years. I'm going to wrap this video up with that. Might do some more pushing around with dirt on the skid over there. Dirty. That's what happens when you're using rabbit mode across here. I'd like to light that fire this weekend, burn that down, so I can throw some of that miscellaneous junk over there and way over there onto there. I got that pile too I might throw on there. This is underneath that there's a huge stump. I mean huge. It's probably what used to be this size. I remember when they cut that tree down a long time ago. Here's my hand. It's a big ass oak. And it's been around as long as I can remember. As long as my dad, probably. Definitely. It's an oak. They grow slow. I did not like it being underneath, parking this underneath this tree. But it won't move now, so. The truck will, trailer won't. But I don't want to unhook it back here. At least not yet. Because it won't, I probably won't get to it. If I unhook it, I want to take it to the shop to get work done. So we'll see on that. Anyway, that's it. See you on the next one.